will uncover the numerous benefits of shopping seasonally. Not only does it promote better health, but it also is a savvy financial move.
You know what I feel like it is? It's as if Mother Nature is saying, there's a sale! Go get as much as you can. It's at its best because it's fresh and it costs a lot cheaper because there's so much of it. There's so much abundance of fruit when you shop in season because there's so much to go around. So if there's anything, listen to Mother Nature and take advantage of it.
I love that,
get as much.
What are you making?
We are making a seasonal salad as well today. So we're basically taking advantage of as much of the produce that is in season right now to obviously make sure we're talking about good habits.
Yes.
Another good habit is making sure that you pile up on those good nutrients.
Yes.
And this salad is very nutrient dense in that, as you can see, we've got a lot of green here.
Yes.
We've got a lot of green. Over here is the dressing that we'll actually be using, which contains some of our baby spinach. We've got some cucumber in here as well and a bit of mint, which makes it a very nice, light and, you know, a nutritious dressing versus the dressings that we like to make that have a lot of artificial stuff as well. So this is also good in terms of knowing exactly what is in it. You can manage the flavor of it. You can add a bit more olive oil, add a bit more salt. And our grain that we're using today to be the carrier of it is our couscous.
So, Tumi, I have to let you know, this is my perfect ultimate meal. I mean, what you have there is dark leafy greens as well, which is high in vitamin K. What I'm seeing right now is a harvest table that is basically medicinal.
Yeah.
So delicious.
That. And that's the idea. I mean, if we're going on and telling the rest of South Africa about good habits, I think one important habit is making sure you are eating nutritiously.
Yes.
You know, nowadays it's very important to make sure that you look after your stomach because people have been very intentional about the stuff they put into their stomach, the stuff they put into their body. So just making sure you take advantage of it. We're saying with veggies and fruit and stuff, right now it's in season, meaning that it is at its best.
Yes.
Also, it's cheaper because you obviously can get a lot more of it. And just mean, why not? What I do is I take advantage of that. Yes, it's not very ideal, but I buy in bulk. And then when I buy in bulk, I can then chop up the stuff, put it into whatever portion sizes I want, and then also freeze it.
I was going to ask, do you freeze?
I do freeze, but I obviously keep an idea. I keep a gauge on how long. So I actually write the dates that I bought it, the date that I froze it, so I know how long to keep it to still maintain the nutrient density of it.
Look at that. You prepping. So tell me more about that dressing that you put in there.
Yeah.
That looks delicious.
Yeah, so what we've got in there, we've got some baby spinach that we added in there. We've also had some cucumber that we added, which helps it to be nice and watery. So it's going to be a nice runny dressing. And we also added some mint in there and some seasoning. So if you wanted to, and just add a bit of zest, a bit of lemon juice to it, just to add a bit of zinginess. Some people would say, you know, a dressing is not complete with some type of sweetness. I think it's completely up to you if you want to add some honey to it. But you know, I think on its own, just as a green dressing, it's very vibrant. I mean, look at the color of our couscous now. All I did was just stir in the couscous into this mixture here. And then green beans as well. They're also in season right now, also very delicious, nutritious. I think anything green, it's almost as if the
absolutely. And I love greens. I love legumes. They're also high in protein, which is great for people that are predominantly vegetarian or vegan. I mean, this is so nutritious.
Yeah, very nutritious.
Another thing I think is an important factor is one can actually notice the difference when you do buy out of season compared to in season. I mean, like avos, for example, or tomatoes are so much more expensive when you're not buying them in season.
True. And also the other thing is we have to remember that a lot of the produce that is in store, I've heard this, can be frozen for up to a year. So whatever produce that we're actually buying in our shops that's not in season isn't the freshest because it probably has been frozen for much longer. So take advantage of the produce that is in season now.
That looks delicious to me, and I have to say what I have in front of me, avos are, I mean, this is my absolute go-to. This is high in fat, which is so delicious, the good fat. And then, of course, berries are high in antioxidants, and they really are a true brain food. Do you mind if I'd
actually like you to add some to our salad as well. Why not?
Oh, can I have one first?
They're a great addition to our salad as well. And just have lots of nutrients, lots of flavor, and just easy on the pocket.
Thank you so much, Tumi. For those of you that would like the recipe of this, be sure to go and visit us on afternoonexpress.co.za.